I really don't understand. It just doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense. Top talent, value to the company, high risk people, highest risk event, easiest to secure event, like just like the signing booths. None of this makes sense. This was fucked on so many different levels. This was so fucked.
Or you're... that's another thing. I could have
Oh, I can't rewind. Yesterday. Nice.
But yeah, obviously, I'm gonna be making my own personal changes going forward. I already have, like, for years, but I'm just really hurt and disappointed by how everything was set up by Twitch and like how it was handled after. Like honestly, that was upsetting me more and making me more angry last night than
Wait, the guy got like, a 30-day ban initially? Wait, no shot.
You know,
Where?
Any person can be walking on the street and get assaulted. Like, yeah, it's fucking horrible. It's fucking horrible. But why do I have to worry about that happening at the convention for the place that I work? And I'm really okay. I've been talking to Twitch people and I'm really upset because I noticed a lot of negligence around the event and I'm not happy with the way that they're handling it now. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, well, I asked them, you know, like, what are they gonna do about this? And you know what they said initially? They said, oh, well, he's banned from the platform for 30 days. What? And then she's obviously like, hello?
Hold on. I was thinking like, maybe because the guy seems pretty tall, maybe Twitch thought it was Hassan, and they have like a policy, obviously, where we can't ban Hassan for ludicrous amounts of time. 30 days would still be really high for this. I feel like Hassan could probably get a rape or two, and maybe get a week, maybe a 2 week from Twitch if it was on camera. So 30 days is still kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know what the rationale is for a 30-day ban for basically sexually assaulting somebody. Or like that's just crazy to me. Okay.
Like, that needs to be indefinite. What the fuck are you talking about? Also, that's like nothing to do with anything. No one gives a fuck if he's banned on Twitch or not. Like, we're talking about the convention here. So they change it to indefinite. Takes an hour for that to happen, by the way. These two people are the head of security for Amazon and the head of risk for Twitch. Also, later the same night, I'm not gonna drop names here because I wasn't there, so I didn't see it. But I had multiple people tell me that key Twitch representatives last night were out partying. I know there's a lot of people that watch me that are kind of similar to me in some regards in terms of being like a more like timid or like glass half full type of person or like wanting to believe the best in people type of person. I still believe that you can be that way and I still believe that I'm still that way, but I've definitely come to realize, and I really want everyone to really think about this, you have to stand the fuck up for yourself, for other people, because if you don't, there's a lot of people who are just gonna take the easy, lazy route because it doesn't affect them, so they don't care. Like a lot of the people that were hired to work on this event. And I've been through so many horrible things. I don't want things like this to happen to other people, or at least for it to not be that easy for it to happen to other people. I do feel like it's partially my responsibility.
I just don't understand what the fuck is... None of this makes any sense. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand anything. I don't understand how lost you must be as a company for reacting like this to an incident like that on your event. The bad PR they are getting alone should make them wake the fuck up, question mark. Well, but does bad PR matter? Like, how do they even make money on this platform? Are people going to stop watching Twitch because of this? Like, I don't... It feels like we have, like, there's no guiding morality or principles from anything that for anybody that works at any of these places. I just don't understand. Especially after, especially after Charlie Kirk and everything. Like, everybody had fears about people getting killed here. There have been streamers that have gotten attacked in the past. I don't understand how you have an event like this with absolutely no security present at the signing booth. This is your top talent. These are your A-level, probably special, like, personal contracted talent at your company getting assaulted. What are you doing? I can't even explain it with any kind of weird ideology. It seems only insanely incompetent. Like, explanations make sense here. That's just wild to me.
And I really feel like I was treated like cattle or merchandise. Cause why is no one there making sure I'm safe like a person? Why are the security guards joking and laughing and be like, oh, I didn't even see what happened? Oh, it's crazy, man. I wanna play fucking Mega Bonk, bro. So fucking annoying. So fucking annoying. And yeah, I don't even care if I lose any, like, opportunities or anything for talking about this, because it's fucking insane. And another thing I've realized is sometimes if you don't say something, no one else is going to. Sometimes you have to be the one that, you know, steps up and starts the conversation. And yeah, like I said, this isn't even the first thing that happened, because my friends Nick and Wake, it happened to them last year. And yeah, maybe just because they're men or something, it wasn't taken seriously, which is fucking insane. It's the Nick and Wake thing, ignoring that they're even men. Like, these were like fans that were on the floor while they were going out talking to people. Like, it's understandable how a situation like this, even if it was to a girl, could happen. The thing that I don't understand is there are like multiple stages of failure that had to have happened for this to take place. Like, you have no security present at the actual signing event at all. A guy is able to close the gap in so many different ways. The only person who broke anything up was her own security guy. It seems like the guy just walked out of the event, period. Like, there are so many points of failure here that I just... I don't know. That's just crazy. Give me a sec. But yeah, I'm just very angry. Not just because of what happened to me, but because of what it implies about other people. Because if I wasn't important, there's hundreds of thousands of people that stream on Twitch. Like, I don't know. I genuinely, again, I hate being this kind of person. I genuinely want people to be held accountable and for things to, like, visibly be changed. But even so, I personally am not going to another Twitchcon. I'm done. 10 years of streaming, I'm done. This is my final Twitchcon. This show will be my final performance. And then I'm going back to streaming video games in my room. In my house that probably has more cameras around it than TwitchCon. But yeah, I hope if this happened to any other creators, you know that you are cared about, and people do want to know. And yeah,
I just don't. I feel like multiple heads would have to roll for this. And that statement was so fucking bad too, where they just made it seem like an exceptionally crazy circumstance that could have never been prevented. That's just wild. Every part of this is wild to me. I don't understand. I really don't understand. It just doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense. Top talent, value to the company, high risk people, highest risk event, easiest to secure event, like the signing booths. None of this makes sense. We thought the same thing after Adriana Chechik broke her back and had to have an abortion as a result too. I mean, that was a dumb thing but I could kind of see why, but that was stupid and probably shouldn't have happened. But like, that's way different than this. This was fucked on so many different levels. This was so fucked.
It's just not okay. But at the bare minimum, I will be pressing charges against the guy that was there, obviously. Like, duh. Yes, sir. I mean, it's also kind of funny. I'm literally doing this in Twitchcon. They just gave me an empty conference room to just fucking dispel everything. But yeah, I really feel like there's a lot of key people that are responsible that need to be held accountable, because clearly there's been multiple points of failure for this to have even happened in the first place. And again, forgive me if I'm just rambling in circles. But I do also want to say, yeah, there's a lot of people that work at Twitch that are lovely, amazing, creative people. It's not them, but there's definitely multiple people that their failure allowed this to happen. Multiple people, for sure. I don't have any doubt about that, especially because of the fact that they flew out the global head of Amazon to talk to my manager and my security guard today. But yeah, we're gonna do our show with Will and Baby No Money. We're gonna try to have fun. During it, I know a lot of you guys are still mad, but I'd prefer if we could just not talk about it, just like focus on the show and like the people in the show, not just be spamming like.
Yeah, I see you guys spamming this. Emiru said earlier that for the meat people who signed up got background check, but they could bring a +1 who didn't get checked at all. I don't know what that means. I have to check. I don't know what you mean by background check. And bringing a +1 is not. That has nothing to. That's like on the bottom of the list of failures for this. I don't know who spammed that or you got that talking more from it. That's like the least relevant thing to all of this is bringing +1s on a fucking line. You should be able to have random people go on this line, and the event should still be like secure. It shouldn't matter. In the past, I don't think you even need to sign up to go to lines like that.
The concept. But I only did probably like 1 to 2% of the actual setup and production. So yeah, I don't want to be unfair to those people. Yeah, I have to head over there in like 5 minutes. Whew. I do have one more thing to say, but just give me a sec. Guys, no one's gonna be mad at me if I go home and play League of Legends at this point, right? Like, I fucking deserve it, okay?
They probably have no money to spend on proper security. That doesn't make sense. That's like injuring yourself in the gym and saying you didn't have time to warm up. You don't have time to warm up. You don't have time to work out. If you don't have money for security, you don't have money for the event. You can't not have money for security. It's like flying a plane and saying you don't have money for fuel. Like then you don't fly. What do you mean?
I feel it.
It would be cinema if she blamed me now. She was like, this is because Destiny... No, I'm just kidding. Now, if I was Hassan, I'd be worried about that because I would see him everywhere.
Alright guys, 5 minutes to showtime. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm okay. I'm fine because I'm not like saying this to like try to like sound tough or something. I'm genuinely just built different. Like I'm used to this shit. I can handle it. I can like go live and do shit after. But there's so many people that like I would never want this to happen to someone else. Most people would have just canceled their show and went home probably, and I don't think anyone would fucking blame them.
What is the next show she's doing? Is it TwitchCon related or? Jesus.
But yeah, I worry a lot for small creators. Not even small creators, even medium-sized creators who can't afford 1, 2, 3 security guards. Coming to shit like this, I don't know. Just be safe out there, guys. Try to be smart. Stick with your friends and your group. And yeah, don't be afraid to talk or ask for help if you ever need stuff. And then as a community, we need to stand up for each other and look out for each other and talk about things when things happen to each other. And the last thing that I want to say is I didn't really get a chance to talk about it because of, you know, all the things that were happening, but I kind of wanted to apologize for some people were talking about the clip of me getting kind of emotional at the end of the RV trip. That shit kind of just slipped out, but there's a lot of things that I haven't wanted to talk about that I think I will probably be talking about when I get home from TwitchCon.
Oh shit. Uh-oh.
So, just wanted to let you guys know about that. Yeah, thank you guys for the support. And I should probably head over to
Back to TwitchCon, back to RapeCon.
the getting ready area for the show because I think that the other...
Oh. Sponsored by. Thank you.
Get assaulted by another. Obviously, we saw one Twitch streamer yesterday, Emiru, get assaulted by a male fan, and a lot of streamers have, especially female streamers, have talked about, you know, the danger that they feel from these sort of toxic, I guess, parasocial kind of creeps. What are you guys doing to prioritize safety? Because I know also a bunch of Twitch content creators said that they were too scared to even come to TwitchCon this year, just in case something like what happened yesterday would happen.
The safety of our creators is the top priority. The challenge we face is a challenge in today's society. It's not limited to Twitch. It extends throughout our society. I do think that when you're live streaming, in many ways, since you control your community and you can ban people, you can make it so that those people that you don't want engaging with you and participating with you aren't there. Okay, it's very different. You know, when I use other short form content and people say all sorts of stuff, well, I can't stop that. But when I live stream, they basically don't bother me. Now, what happened yesterday obviously was something that we care deeply about, securing this environment. You know, we're looking very closely at everything that happened there, and I care deeply about Emmy. She's a friend of mine, and so I want to see how we can support her. This is just something we have to keep working on. I think everyone identifies our tools in terms of trust and safety as the leaders in the industry about helping creators, but that means there's always more work to be done because that's the...
It's so crazy that they elect this guy and they throw him on fucking streams and everything to be like the people's CEO. Oh, look, I'm so friendly and cool with everybody. But as soon as shit hits the fan, when this is now where we actually want you to be the cool dude, to come out and just like be honest and say what's going on, it is the most reversion to PR speak possible. right? Like, where's the cool Dan Clancy that hangs out with streamers and tells it like it is? Like, yo, shit got fucked yesterday. You know, we slacked off on this area. You know, there's no excuse. Here's what we're going to do. Make sure this doesn't happen in the future. But no, instead it's like, well, what happened yesterday? Twitch takes seriously the safety of our largest content creators in a dynamic environment where there are thousands of fans that are moving in and out of a highly volatile area at every point in time. Sometimes, unfortunately, events can happen that are beyond our control. We're going to be making sure that we amp up security in every way possible. We want to do everything we can to keep our creators safe. You know, at Twitch, we've got a ton of tools for chats and everything else in order for creators to especially and personally cultivate the communities they have to make sure only the fans that they want to interact with is engaging with them at any point in time. And we want to be doubly sure that that is the case for live events. We'd be like, it's like, oh, what the fuck are you even saying, bro? Hello? What the fuck?
The world we live in now.
Demi had posted earlier today that I guess this fan was allowed to cross multiple barriers at TwitchCon. Why should streamers trust Twitch to keep them safe at TwitchCon? Because I feel like simultaneously this has been such a secure event to the point that even like journalists have had struggled. Like, it is very secure. But here's this fan that just walks up and is somehow able to bypass all these things. So why should they trust the platform when slip-ups or issues like this have happened?
Well, I mean, as you know, I think you toured some of what we do in terms of security. The reality is, even as you do a lot in terms of security in today's world, there are challenges that can present themselves, especially when someone is putting themselves out there, right? And so, we try to work very closely with each creator about what they want to do and what works for them, right? So I don't want to get into any, specifics or details, but part of that is working with creators and, trying to find it. Right now, we're definitely, ramping it up to make sure creators know that we have the resources there to help them figure out what's right for them.
Like, isn't that what I just said? What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know.